All right, guys. So now play number 5 is a doozy. I love this play. Okay. Um, Once again, we're going to put Amari and Brown in motion. And this is, once again, back in an A set. Okay. This time, the tight end is literally more in a tight end position. Okay. And the receivers are bunched with Stogner on the end right here. Your guy up here in the front was oh God, Brown, not Brown, sorry, Brooks. Okay. Jalen Brooks, and then Brown was here. Okay. And Wells was on the outside. We got Lloyd in the backfield. We put Brown in motion. Okay. And right at this point of the snap and everything. Okay. Spencer's coming back to give a handoff to Lloyd, but also it could have been a fake to Lloyd, and it could have been a jet sweep to Brown. Okay, is what they set up. So once again, we put that man in motion. Boom. Okay, the blocking comes over here. Okay, we create a hole pretty much right through the center. Okay, and the dive gets us a nice. Excuse me. The dive by the running back gets us a nice 14-yard gain right there. It was a really nice play on first down. So we got a 14-yard run on first down. Beautiful play. Okay. They were they're setting these motion plays up all drive. Now I'm going to talk real quick though, okay, about, once again, we have Brown in there, and we've been talking about Joyner, and we also have Jaheim Bell. Okay, this could have been Jaheim Bell right here, guys. I'm sorry, you know, it, it, where's my guy at here? Where's my queen? You know, where's my queen? There we go. There's my queen. This whole drive, let's talk about this. This whole drive, Jaheim Bell's been sitting on the bench. Now, hey, you got to rest your guys and whatnot. Stogner's been out there the whole time, though. Okay, I mean, come on. You telling me Jaheim can't play some more snaps than he's playing? Is his cardio this bad? I don't know what's going on. All right, if that's the case, I don't know what's going on with Jaheim, because at his size and his leanness, boy's running a lot. He should be in damn good shape. He's not exactly a fatty patati there. He's not a line guy. He's boy is lean. He's sharp. All right, so I can't imagine that he can't be on no more snaps. This could have been Jaheim Bell making these motions this whole drive. Just so we know, I know I came back to that again about this Amari and Brown thing, but since we are trying to get Jaheim Bell, we've been showing him in the run game, and so far we haven't put him in the backfield once. So I don't know why we put him in the backfield last week, and we're not still exploring with that this week, other than, I know there was a lot of criticism for him being back there. Even I had some, but after I analyzed the gameplay, I really thought Marcus Satterfield was starting to put Jaheim in the backfield, and I was starting to envision where we were going. Now, the next game, we're not seeing Jaheim in the backfield at all. And this could have been, like I said, Jaheim on these sweeps. Remember that one we talked about earlier where there was like 3 receivers, in the backfield, and I said there was no running backs. You know what I mean? That could have been, you know, uh, an extra running back too, because you got Juju guys. Juju does a lot of great shit, man. I mean, you're gonna put guys in the backfield. There's no reason one of those wasn't Juju. We didn't have 2 running backs. We had no running back on that play, so there's no reason it couldn't have looked more like, you know, Jaheim here, there, there, and what do we need? One more, because we had Stogner or something out here on that play or whatnot. You get what I'm saying? So, and then we had put this guy in motion over here, and that was Van, and then this guy moved over to motion over here or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would have put Lloyd out on the line, kept Juju here in that scenario. I mean, there's a lot they could have done with that earlier. But by coming back to my point for this particular, just what I'm talking about, Jaheim could have been on this drive the whole time. They're talking about utilizing Jaheim. Now we're trying to utilize Amari and Brown all of a sudden. And I just feel like, and I'm going to talk about this in a whole different segment, but I just feel like, the coaches are trying too hard to incorporate too many players. Like, they've made so many promises to these players that we're going to get you in, so they wouldn't have people transfer out because they know they need the depth and things like that, and maybe just, they're trying too hard to fulfill these promises, Coach Beamer's going to have to realize sometimes they make promises they can't fulfill. It'll make him have to check his promises or whatever later. But that's also sometimes, no matter how much you try, you're going to make a promise to a player. It's just ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So anyway, all right. Well, that's once again, though, I did like the ace formation they had. Okay, I did like the set. It's like I said, the tight end, having Stogner there and then the wide out over here and the two wides, this worked and this was a good play. It was a good friggin' play. Okay, it was a good play despite all the little other stuff I talked about. This was a great play where the motion of this person, this distractor, this whoever this is, where we know it was Brown, but we're using him as a distraction a lot in this drive. But like I said, it could have been Bell, it could have been Joyner, it could, whatever. Okay, Brown is our distraction guy, and we get a lot of blocking going on, and these guys move, and then boom, big run through the middle. You know what I mean? So it was nice. That was a nice play. All right, good play call, good in rhythm with what was going on in the drive. Other than still that one critique, eventually this guy who's doing all this motion that we're threatening him as a speed guy, it's like, hey, Maureen Brown's got speed. All right, we haven't handed it off to him yet. We've threatened it like 4 times, but we haven't done it once. If we don't eventually hand that off to that guy, they're going to key in that he's just a distraction. It's kind of useless then, okay?